Oh, baby. Oh, wow. Oh, Dallas Stars. Oh my God. That was the biggest. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. That was one of the biggest fuck yous I've ever seen in most recent memory when it comes to hockey. Damn right. Let it rock. All right. All right. Gotta let the Pantera go. Gotta let it go. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure my levels are not scorching high and you guys can actually hear me. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel, boys. It's been a minute. I know I've been away handling life. I had a move that had to happen, so I'm in the new place. The office is set up the way I want it to be. So now we're back rocking hockey talk. Yes, tonight's biggest headline: the Dallas Stars beat the Colorado Avalanche in Game 7, 4-2. Mikko Rantanen with the biggest birds, double birds to his old team, the Colorado Avalanche, putting up a hattie. Man, that was insane. That performance by Mikko Rantanen, and not in just tonight's game or last night's game, depending on whenever it is you're watching this. But the last two games, Mikko Rantanen has been going off. And the Colorado Avalanche and Colorado Avalanche fans, who I have a lot of admiration for. A lot of Colorado Avalanche fans follow me. I like your team a lot. But a lot of you guys have got to be pissed off. I would assume you're pissed off. If you're not, I would question why you wouldn't be pissed off. But yeah, it's Mikko Rantanen just went off, proved to everyone in the entire league why he is who he is. As the young kids say these days, he's him. All right. Yeah. Amazing performance. Now, it wasn't a great game for the Dallas Stars and Dallas Stars fans for 2.5 periods. It was looking kind of grim there. Mackenzie Black was playing great. He was stopping damn near everything. Now, there wasn't a whole bunch of shots that he had to face up until the third period, and we'll get into the stats here in a second. But yeah, it wasn't looking great for the Dallas Stars in the third, or halfway, or a little bit past that way. It looks like 3/4 of the game wasn't looking that great for the Dallas Stars. But goddamn, did they flip that switch, or did Mikko Rantanen flip that switch and just shut it down? Insane. Let's go take a look at the stats for the game, if it will pop up. There it goes. All right. Yes, Mikko Rantanen gets a hat trick. Stars rally past the Avalanche in the third to win Game 7. Looking at the stats, because that's what we do here. When I do game reviews, we have to look at how this came to be. Now, if you watch the game, you know exactly what happened. Mikko Rantanen just said, fuck it, let's do this. Again, very even game for the most part going into the third period. Shots were 5-4, 9-6 up until that point. Colorado started just putting it and pouring it on in the third period. Jake Ottinger. You know how I feel about Jake Ottinger. I said it last year. I said it last year in the playoffs that I thought that he would be the one in net in the Four Nations faceoff and not Connor Hellebuyck, because we saw how Connor Hellebuyck did last year in the playoffs, and it wasn't too impressive against the Colorado Avalanche, tonight's or this year's opponent for the Dallas Stars. And if you look at what's happening to the Winnipeg Jets and Connor Hellebuyck this year, tell me if you heard it before, but that's just my opinion. That's why I wanted Jake Ottinger in the Four Nations. But yeah, tonight Jake Ottinger looking money. Shots on goal totaled out: Colorado 27, Dallas, 19. They don't, it doesn't have to be a ton of shots. It just has to be quality shots. And tonight, let's be real. Dallas, you guys got lucky there, all right? Mikko Rantanen's second goal. Let me take a sip really quick. Mikko Rantanen's second goal. He did turn on the afterburners, and beat out. I don't even know who the defenseman was on that play, on that wraparound. But it went off of, who was it? Miles Wood's foot or Manson's foot. I don't remember who it was. Lucky bounce, but they don't ask you how. They ask you how many, and that was his second goal of the night. Tying that thing up. Perfect. The barn was alive and cracking. If you were there tonight, I'm jealous. Well, I mean, the first 3 quarters of the game wasn't that fun, but looking at the face-offs, pretty even. Both these teams got some good centers there. Penalties. This is where the Colorado Avalanche lost the game. That penalty late in the game by Jack Drury, who was part of that Mikko Rantanen trade in Carolina, or coming from Carolina to Colorado, holding Tyler Seguin and pretty much just tackling him to the ground or the ice. Those penalties myself, I probably would have let that one go, but you can't really do that right in front of the referee. I mean, it's just be real. I mean, I can kind of shot yourself in the foot on that one. What are you going to do, right? But that power play, Rantanen to Duchesne to Wyatt Johnson, that was tic-tac-toe beautiful. Wyatt Johnson, who is one of my favorite younger players to watch in the league, just keeps proving time and time again that he is the real deal. I honestly thought he was going to get offer sheeted this summer. If he didn't sign an extension this year, I 150% believe that was going to be the case. I thought my Sharks might do it, but that's here nor there. Doesn't matter anymore. It's not happening anyways. But yeah, Wyatt Johnson, money on that power play. A little bit of patience too, getting past Mackenzie Blackwood. Block shots, they were getting in lanes. It was nothing crazy tonight. It was an overall physical game. I mean, there was hits, but it wasn't was no game changing Tom Wilson hits out there. All right, it was what we can expect from this team. And like I said, Mikko Rantanen doing the damn thing. 3 goals tonight, getting that empty netter, and how perfectly fitting was it for Mikko Rantanen to get the hat trick, swing past that bench, the Colorado Avalanche bench. I don't know what he said, but Ray Ferraro in the broadcast said it was basically, how you like me now. I can imagine a lot worse than that. And I gotta imagine those Colorado Avalanche players, although they had nothing to do with the trade, but I'm pretty sure they're probably pissed off at management now. If you look at or heard Nate McKinnon's post-game comments, he doesn't know, and I don't know. Maybe Colorado Avalanche fans can school me a little bit on this. But where do you go from here if you're a Colorado Avalanche fan, or you play for the Colorado, or you're management or whatever? If you can't beat this team in a first-round matchup, which I don't think anyone's arguing here that this probably, and most likely probably should have been a Western Conference final, but we got in the first round. If you can't beat this team in the first round with the roster that you currently have, that being the Colorado Avalanche, what pieces do you add in the offseason to get over the hump of a good team like this? Because it's not going to get any easier. It could have been Edmonton. It could have been Vegas. It could have been the Jets. I don't want to say St. Louis because St. Louis is, even though they're there, I think Colorado could have walked them in the first round. Possibly the Kings too. But I don't know. How did the Avalanche get better going into the offseason in hopes of making, they'll probably make the playoffs next year, but what are they going to do? What pieces do they add? I don't know. The free agency pool for next year doesn't look great either. So I don't know. I don't know who they add. I don't know what? It just comes down to execution, I think. We'll see. I don't know. Time will tell how things happen. But yeah, like I said, we're not going to go super deep into it because if you watch the game, you know what happened. Let's go back to the face game. Now, Dallas does advance. Who they're going to play, I don't know. There's another game 7. We don't know who's going to play. There's another game 7 tomorrow night. Another one of these. Well, let's hope it's another one of these. Like I said, Connor Hellebuyck. I don't know, man. We'll see how he does. But if I'm going to pick who I think who Dallas should play next, who do I want to see him play next? I'm over this Connor Hellebuyck experiment in the playoffs. I've seen it 2 years in a row. Give me regular season Connor Hellebuyck in the playoffs, and I'll take that. I'll take that matchup. But playoff Connor Hellebuyck of the last 2 seasons, I think Winnipeg gets walked if they play Dallas. And if Miro Heiskanen comes back and everyone else starts clicking and scoring, if Sagan starts heating up a little bit more, if Mason Marchment gets going, and if Jake Andre stays hot, I don't think the Winnipeg Jets are mentally strong enough to handle the Dallas Stars in the next round. Now, the St. Louis Blues, they have been in a dogfight since, mid-January? Right after the Four Nations break, or going into the Four Nations break and coming out of it. One of the hottest teams in the league. Again. Stop me if you heard this before, but we knew what happened last time they did this. But Jim Montgomery's got them playing damn good hockey right now. So I see the better matchup for entertainment value for us fans being the St. Louis Blues. Now, I could be completely wrong. If Winnipeg goes on and Connor Hellebuyck flips a switch and can start playing like we all know he can, an MVP caliber goalie, yeah, that could be a good one. But I mean, who knows what we're gonna get in that round? So I really don't know how to pick the next round. If it's me, give me St. Louis. Dallas fans, congratulations. That was one hell of a series. Mikko Rantanen, Pete DeBoer going 9-0 in game 7s. Pretty dope. Ex-Shark Mikael Granlund, which I said he was going to the Dallas Stars like mid-season this year before he got traded. I digress. I knew he was going there. Stick taps, boys. Stick taps. Let me know down in the comments who you want to see in the next round. I look forward to hearing it. Look forward to talking to you boys. I'm back. We're doing this again. If you were here last year, we're doing it again. I might give away one of these jerseys. I might give away another jersey. I don't know. I gave one away last year. Let's do it again. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get to 1,000 and let's keep this thing growing. You guys have a good night. Let's do it one more time. Fuck it. You guys deserve it. Mikko Rantanen deserves it. Give Mikko Rantanen that girl's number behind the bench. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Give it to him. Peace out, boys.